If you're a med spa owner or wellness entrepreneur running any kind of health-focused business, you already know this. Being great at what you do clinically is just the starting point. The practices that actually grow, the ones that scale, they understand marketing, mindset, and systems. And over the years, there are a handful of books that I keep coming back to, books that have genuinely shaped how I think about growth. So today, I want to share the 7 books I believe every wellness entrepreneur should read or listen to, and exactly why they matter for your business. All right, I'm going to be honest. This one is first on the list because I found it the most challenging. But once I really understood what the Lean Startup by Ries was saying, well, let's just say it completely shifts how you think about building your practice or clinic. The core idea: don't spend months or years perfecting something in isolation. Instead, test quickly, learn quickly, and adapt. It's all about creating what Ries calls a minimum viable product, getting something out into the world, learning from real feedback, and refining as you go. And in wellness, that's huge because trends change and you shouldn't chase every one. Client needs evolve, and what worked a year ago might not work today. This book will help you stay agile and build a business that actually grows with your clients. All right, I had to include Get Found, Get Booked because I wrote it for you. This book came from seeing the same patterns over and over again. Brilliant practitioners doing incredible work, but struggling to grow because their marketing felt scattered. So this is the system I've used with our clients to go from inconsistent growth to predictable, steady bookings. Inside, I walk you through my simple framework: attract, convert, create raving fans, automate, measure, and scale. It's not about doing more marketing, it's about doing the right marketing in the right order. If your marketing feels overwhelming or inconsistent, this is the clarity you've been missing. Now, I found Charles Duhigg's The Power of Habit fascinating because it helps you understand why people do what they do. Duhigg breaks down something called the habit loop: cue, routine, reward. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. This matters for your med spa or your wellness business in 2 ways. First, your own habits, how you show up, how you lead, and how you execute. And second, for your clients, because when you understand behavior, you become so much more effective at helping people change their lives. If you literally read one book on personal growth, make it Carol Dweck's Mindset. Dweck introduces the concept of growth mindset versus fixed mindset, and it's incredibly powerful. So a fixed mindset says, I'm either good at this or I'm not. A growth mindset says, I can figure this out. And as a business owner, you have to live in that second space because you will hit plateaus, you will face challenges, but when you believe you can learn, adapt, and improve, everything changes. Okay, now this is one of my all-time favorites. And yes, I'm aware it's the second book on this list about your habits, but what they say is true. Thoughts become action, action becomes habit, and habit becomes who you are. In his groundbreaking book, Atomic Habits, James Clear teaches that success doesn't come from massive change. It comes from small, consistent, and intentional changes, getting just 1% better every day. And over time, those small changes compound into remarkable results. He gives you a simple framework for building better habits and breaking the ones that are holding you back. And in the wellness space, that's everything. Because your business growth, it's just a reflection of your systems and your habits. Now, Cal Newport's deep work is an experience if you feel like you're constantly busy, but not actually moving forward. Newport talks about the ability to focus deeply without distraction, one of the most valuable skills you can develop. And let's be honest, between patient care, staffing, operations, marketing, planning, finances, and keeping your skills sharp, it's a lot. Your attention is pulled in 100 different directions. So this book will help you carve out time to actually work on your business, not just in it. Now, if you want to build a brand that people truly connect with, Emily Heyward's Obsessed is a must-read. Heyward breaks down how to create a brand that people don't just recognize, but feel something about. Because in wellness, trust is everything. People aren't just choosing a service, they're choosing you. So this book will help you stand out in a crowded market and build a brand that attracts the right clients naturally. Here's what I want you to take away from all of this. Growth doesn't come from one tactic or one book. It comes from the combination of the right mindset, the right habits, a clear brand, and a system that actually works. Each of these books gives you a piece of that puzzle, but if your biggest challenge right now is how do I actually get more clients consistently, start with Get Found, Get Booked. Because once you have a system for attracting and converting clients, everything else becomes so much easier. And if you read or listen to any of these books, I'd love to hear which one resonates with you. Leave me a comment.